4 common causes of headache after and during exercise. Stinging pain in the temples, a pulling behind the forehead. Everyone knows headaches, there are many causes. However, some of us suffer from it especially during or after exercise. A basic distinction is made between primary and secondary headaches. Primary headaches are triggered, for example, by stress, tension or too little sleep. Secondary headaches, on the other hand, are a symptom of a disease such as high blood pressure, an infection, drug withdrawal or a stroke. In this video, we introduce 4 common causes of headaches after exercise and training and reveal what works against them and how you can avoid them. In addition, we answer the question of whether exercise can trigger migraines. Can exercise trigger migraines? Number 1. Bad posture. Bad posture in everyday life, stress and an improper exercise in sports can lead to tension and thus to headaches. The so-called tension headache is a pressing, dull pain that spreads throughout the head. Always pay attention to the correct execution and posture during your workouts. Here you will find tips on correct posture while running and the common mistakes made when performing bodyweight exercises. If you have a headache after a workout, you can help relax your muscles with heat, a massage or exercises for neck pain. Number 2. Lack of fluid. Whether it's exercising or just like that, dehydration is one of the most common causes of headaches. Apart from the fact that you should always make sure to drink enough during the day, there are special sports drinks that not only provide your body with fluids, but also provide important micronutrients. Number 3. Low blood sugar. Not only do you get a headache while exercising, but do you generally feel weak, shaky and dizzy or even nauseous? These symptoms indicate low blood sugar and thus empty energy reserves. So always make sure that your body really has enough energy for your training. If you notice the above symptoms during exercise, you should take a break. You can replenish your energy reserves and push your blood sugar up by focusing on foods that contain carbohydrates. In addition, there are also a few foods that, mostly in combination with other causes, can also trigger and/or worsen headaches and migraines. You should avoid these. Alcohol, especially wine or beer, chocolate, caffeine, aged cheese as well as foods rich in monosodium, glutamate, artificial sweeteners and preservatives such as nitrates or nitrites. Number 4. Stress headache. Primary headaches that are triggered by intense physical exertion are called stress headaches. They are expressed by pulsating, migraine-like pain in both halves of the head, bilateral headache, and last between 5 minutes and 48 hours. In the worst-case scenario, vomiting and visual disturbances can also occur. So it's important to take headaches related to physical exhaustion seriously. Exercise headaches mainly occur when the warm-up has been skipped, the intensity of your training or the temperature is too high. They can also appear when you are at great heights, for example, on a strenuous hike in the mountains. To avoid these headaches, you can on the one hand reduce the intensity of your workouts. On the other hand, these tips for running in summer can help you withstand the heat better and prevent dehydration. Can sport trigger migraine? First, it should be said that research into migraines in connection with exercise is not yet fully developed. However, there are studies showing that in people who have frequent migraines, they can be triggered by exercise. It is believed that the stress headaches and tension headaches mentioned above are more likely to lead to a migraine attack. If you are prone to migraines, it is particularly important that you prevent the 4 causes of headaches after and during exercise. But there is also good news. Studies also show that regular exercise can help against migraines, or at least reduce the intensity of the pain. This is attributed, among other things, to the production of endorphins during exercise. Conclusion: before you start your training, you should make sure that you have consumed enough fluids and that you have enough energy reserves. Make sure you do it correctly and maintain good posture during the workout. If you have severe headaches combined with dizziness, nausea, tremors and/or vomiting, definitely take a break and contact your doctor. Likewise, if the headache lasts for several days,